He's hard to get a hold of for sure.
Oh yeah, can I not cuss? Cause is it?
Oh, no,
okay,
fine.
all right. Because I don't know if I can promise that.
Okay. College kids will love it.
I forget all the time, like, because I work in a place where I don't have to fucking censor myself ever, and then I get out in real life, and I'm like, oh yeah, people censor themselves. Maybe I should play along.
Great. Nice to hear. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been tattooing for about 5 years.
Okay, great. And what do you love about it?
Honestly, I love that it's something new every day. It's a constant challenge. It's a constant change. I've been an artist forever, so it's a great way to make money actually doing art. It doesn't happen very often. I consider myself very lucky that I'm in an industry that I get paid to draw pictures. There's like a really fine line in tattoos meaning something to you, because obviously there are times where, like, if you're getting a memorial piece or something like that, that it should mean a lot to you. But we change as we get older, and you hear people talk about regret all the time in tattoos. And a lot of times if you put a lot of weight on something, and you're 25, let's say, or you're 18, and you put all this weight on something, then by the time you're 25, it doesn't mean what it did when you were 18. So, like, I always tell people, find what you like to look at, you know, find something that you're not gonna get tired of seeing, and then go from there, you know. And
Have any like really common tattoo that you tend to gravitate towards, or style?
right now, it's whatever the front page of fucking Pinterest is.
I totally believe it. Yeah.
If Pinterest has arrows on it today, we're doing fucking arrows. Like, it's kind of a weird thing. The advent of the internet to tattooing has been obviously like a blessing in a lot of ways, because it makes it a lot easier to kind of find what you're looking for, because we can get on Google and we can like type in anchor tattoos and you can see a bunch of them and stuff. But it's also stolen the art from the artist. It totally has. None of us enjoy when you bring us a picture off Pinterest and want us to tattoo it. You know, like, we'll do it because it's your body and you have the choice to do it, but all of us wouldn't. Even if it's just arrows, it would be so much better if you came in and you were like, I want a couple arrows, will you draw them for me? That's what we do for a living. So anytime you're stealing that away from us, one, we feel like we're copying somebody else's work, and in the industry, it's something that you really try not to do unless you're doing like classics, you know? And then two, it's giving a very common tattoo to everybody, to where, like, you know, I'm convinced that 50 years from now, all the old ladies in the nursing homes are all gonna be like, you have crossing arrows too? I do too. They were my best friend's tattoo, you know, like, and it's just gonna be silly, you know? And it's happened before. Back in the 80s, it was little rosebuds. And we all know a 40-year-old lady that's got a rosebud this big on her ankle or on her boob, you know, like, it was the big thing back then. So, I mean, things come in waves like that, but there's definitely, like, arrows were huge last year. It also follows trends of, like, fuck, dude, last year, Miley Cyrus got her fingers tattooed, and all of a sudden, we had all these, like, young girls with no tattoos at all, and they all wanted their fingers done. And it's like, yo, dude, like, you have a 90% of your body to cover before you have to go to your fingers, you know? And I know Miley got it done, it's really cute, but she's also making $1 million for waking up this morning, you know? And until you're making that kind of money, maybe you shouldn't tattoo your fingers.
Sure. And so that's, like, do you have any, I guess, like, advice for younger students who come in here, or younger people, and maybe they're like, oh, I like this on Pinterest, can you do this for me? Do you have anything, like, you'd like to say to them, maybe to come in with more original pieces, or if you were saying to ask them to draw it?
Yeah, the best thing that you can do to get yourself the best tattoo is to look heavily at portfolios, check people's work out, really see if their style is something that you like, and then from there, give them your idea and let them go. Let them draw things for you. And tiny tattoos are generally bad ideas. Really, really tiny tattoos look really good for the day that you walk out, and then they just get worse and worse and worse. No, over time, like you can see it in hers, and you'll see it once I start tattooing. So these lines in here, they've all kind of gotten bolder than they were when they were put in, I guarantee you. And this is just, it happens over time. It's something that doesn't have anything to do with whether it's a good tattoo or a bad tattoo. Your skin is living. We're putting pigment in your living skin. Your skin is going to change over time. So anytime you're trying to do these like little, I want an elephant head the size of a, quarter, it's only going to look like that for a couple years. And then over time, it's just going to get worse and worse. So my advice is whatever size you think it should be, go 15% bigger at least. Trust your artist. If we say things like white tattoos don't work, they don't fucking work, really trust in the idea that if you've already looked at someone's portfolio and you already like 90% of their work, that they will draw you something that you like, and we're also willing to work with you. So if we draw something that you like 80% of but don't really like some of it, we can work with all of that, It's your body and it's your choice, but it's also you putting trust in an artist to do something for you. If you could do it yourself, you would do it yourself.
What's